Hi, people. Um, Today I'm try to go over on how I got infected with the Morgellon fungi. Basically, I know for a fact that actually I got infected in 1999. The reason is even though at that time I did not know it, it just happened there was something that basically was embedded into my head, which I disregard as hallucination. It was only a fraction of a second, but in regards to it, I did see what I saw. Okay, basically, 1999 was basically when my problem started. Shortly after that incident, what happened was I actually saw, I was able to see for a fraction of a second, and I kind of convinced myself I saw nothing. When I made contact with someone, basically in regards to, all of a sudden I noticed all this stuff moving, which at that time like I said, it was a fraction of a second, so I ignored it, and I decided I was just seeing things. All right. So basically, okay. After that, I started seeing doctors regarding to gee whiz. I had some things. They try to treat it. They gave me all kinds of stuff in regards to it, where I started breaking out with this thing. Next thing you know, the rash started getting bigger and bigger, and basically, before you know it, I started having all this neuropathy problem, where all of a sudden I start having massive pain on the feet, where I could barely walk. I had pain in the back, pain everywhere, and this is what started happening shortly. I mean, you disregard it because a lot of time it's only for a short time you have this pain, but after a while, it was pretty bad. Where all of a sudden you start having swollen feet, swelling legs, swollen knees, swelling whatever, and basically it was not a pretty sight. Basically, I was practically crippled in 2011. I mean, even though we kept trying to figure out what in the world was going on. I went to see every specialist regarding to all this stuff, and they try to figure out. We tried neuropathy. We tried all kinds of tests, and all of them came out negative. I was tested for gout. I was tested for everything, and nothing. Now, 2014 was the last time that I actually saw a doctor. 2014 was the time that I actually, uh, when in June, I ran to the emergency room a few times because um, I felt like, okay, how do I put it? Now, look, guys, I'm going to try to get into some details that probably is scary. So if there are a lot of people that want to hear this, I mean, I would recommend you just shut off the video now and forget about it. I'll give you like 5 seconds. I'll talk about this thing. This is actually what's coating of your body, by the way. This is actually what exactly and so forth, and basically, and so forth. Now, this actually, wow, this actually came off the body. Um, what this thing does is actually the reason the strings is actually how this thing feeds. The main body will be welded at some place, and then it sends out all these strings and so forth, which basically, I guess, hay feeds or whatever you want to call them. That's what what the hair follicles are, and so forth. Okay. So anyway, I'm gonna get to the next step now, and so like I said, if you don't want to hear it, I recommend you shut off now. All right. So what ended up happening is in June of 2014, I ran to the emergency room twice in the middle of the night, close within a few days. They were ready to lock me up, I guess, because what ended up happening is I kept feeling all kinds of like a blanket, because with all the stuff that I was trying to actually clear this thing at that time, even though I really did not know exactly. I mean, I was still working on trying to figure out what the hell's going on. Kept running to the emergency room, and they, of course, just sent me out. Was set up appointment with dermatology, set up appointment with my regular doctor, and so forth. Nothing. There was one time when actually I felt something that, like a string, probably a string of this thing that actually went right across, like this thing is surrounding your body. And assuming at that time, because of all the time that has passed, I mean, we're talking about 14 years since, 15 years since the time I was infected, where basically this thing has grown pretty big. And when you lose 30 pounds, okay, and it's not your weight, yeah, it's big, okay? So what ended up happening with that is basically it was shaving, and shaving like crazy, because in regards to it, there's something went right across my chin. And I think I must have cut the thing because it actually went nuts. And now what I did and so forth, and in regards to it, it basically, what ended up happening is, I think, I'm not sure if that ended up sending me, I can't remember exactly if that ended up sending me back to the emergency room or whatever, but it didn't matter because I'm starting to realize it's not worth it. I actually did get into the doctor's dermatology, and basically in regards to it, they wanted to feed me those psychosis pills. Okay? Alright. June of 2014 was the last time that I actually went to see these doctors, because June of 2014, well, even, no, I actually did go back a few times trying to get them to give me the medication that I wanted, which was antifungal. September of 2014, there's a blue bucket that I have on the website that actually shows the fungi that came off my body. Now, I've tried everything. I mean, we're talking about, and some of this stuff is actually, you got to be careful, because one of the things that happened when I actually did try pure basically bleach. I mean, when you're getting desperate on your body. The damn thing turned to mucus. I was choking to hell. And basically, this is one of the reasons why, I restrain what I do, what I tell you regarding to what in the world's going on. Everything I've given you is basically stuff I tried on myself in regards to, but I've given you the ones that don't cost the hell that you don't want, because I guarantee you. I mean, I was in I was in bad shape. I mean, in regards to when I actually, some of the stuff that I tried basically almost how do I put it? I mean, hey, I could have died. And I was this thing, and at that time it was very thick. I mean, right now I am close to the end, thank God. Right now, I'm still trying other things. As a matter of fact, I just got something that I wanted to try. I will give you that shortly. I just want to confirm, but I actually think it works. Not works in regards to it, but it will also be another help, because it's another natural product, okay, which basically you can try and whatever and so forth, okay. One of the things that's going on with me right now at this moment is basically I guess you can say, raining. What's going on is that the damn thing is actually falling off my body. When I wake up in the morning and so forth, one of the things that's happening is basically my shirts, my underwears are soaked. I wear a t-shirt. They're soaked to the hilt, because what's going on is the fungi is exploding. Okay. The biggest issue I have right. Okay, well, we'll get back to that shortly. So anyway, so in 2014, September was the accidental where Actually, I was trying something new, and after I did that, I mean, because one of the things, this thing was driving me crazy because you know, in 2014 was a very rough time in regards to it. 2014 was basically September of 2014 was when I actually ended up getting the sample that I've got on the website, which is the mucus that you see in the blue bucket. That is the fungi. That is the main body. At that time, I did not know about sending, and at that time, I had no money. Okay, so I was spending most of my money on trying to figure out how the hell to beat this thing. So basically, I had no money. So that went on shortly. In 2015, I mean, that went on trying all kinds of different things. I basically was working, trying to figure out what worked best and so forth. I was taking Nutra-Silver, but the one thing was it was driving me freaking up a wall because it was just a battle that I wasn't going to win. Because no matter how tough you know, how much you do, if you're not killing the damn thing, it doesn't matter. All right. So 2015 is basically when I went to the conference that they had in June of 2014, and not June, April 2014, and got to the conference. I was trying to get help from these people. Basically, I was trying to give them what I found. Of course, basically, they weren't convinced with what I found because in regards to it, they don't think outside the box. As far as they know is basically they're thinking only about what they were taught. I mean, do they think they know everything about this? No, they don't. Okay. After that, I've actually that's what the day that I actually, like I said before, decided that we were going to that I was going to. I started investing my own money. I wanted to help them, but at the same time, I didn't want to wait 10 years to get this thing because at that time, this thing was driving me nuts, crazy. It was basically killing me. So once that ended, in regards to it, I actually I started experimenting. I started figuring out. I started looking up everything, and then I started basically looking up on what part actually kills what. Yes, I mean I heard everything you guys said, coconut oil and all this other stuff. Uh, and I went deeper into it. I wanted to know. The coconut oil is diluted, and that's why I came up with caprylic acid and monolirium. Because in regards to it, those are the things that actually kill the fungi. Coconut oil's got all kinds of other crap in there. It really doesn't matter. We want the active ingredients. That's why you got coconut oil, and so forth. Then I came back. That's why we came up with monolirium and caprylic acid. And monolirium, which is lauric acid, also comes from breast milk. Um, then on top of that, I actually I went a little further. I did find that underselenic acid is one that also kills the fungi. It basically makes it so it can't not dig into your body. It actually stops the hay fever from actually being able to dig into your body. It's the same thing as the caprylic acid, which basically what it does is it stops the growth and it hurts the membrane and it hurts uh, the basically the membrane, so it explodes and it dies. Now, um, after that, I actually the GSE, the grapefruit seed extract, is another important thing because the grapefruit seed extract, what it does, it stops it actually forces it out. Now, grapefruit seed extract is supposed to kill it, but I'm not sure, but it does force it out. Just like the colloidal silver, which is the Nutra-Silver, because it's 3,600 parts per million, also helps force it out. You do need. One of the things I realized was basically the reason you need colloidal silver in your eyes and ears is because you need this thing. It actually does hurt it, and you need this thing to get it out of your eyes because during this whole fight, you actually are going to go through some point where this thing is going to hurt you, and I mean hurt you because I've actually been hurt pretty bad in regards to I've actually been blinded by a few things that this thing has done, because what it happens is all those little things run into your eye, and it's not a very good sign when it does that. Okay, and I mean this is the thing that's crazy. I mean I'm starting right now. All this stuff is jumping off. I mean this is not. This is new stuff. This is stuff that I haven't gotten from the past, because what's going on right now, I'm getting full bodies out of my body. Okay, and we get, because my body is very toxic. This is one. See, this is how you step on one of these suckers. That little bastard right there will dig right into your thing, and next thing you know, this thing will turn into clear mucus and basically go into your body. And that's oh God Almighty! Hold on. Sorry about that, guys. The delivery guy just came in and basically delivered some things that I'm experimenting with. Anyway, I forgot where I was, but this is one of the things, and this is what digs into you. Basically, the next thing you know is buried into you. This is actually some of the things that are coming off of you, okay? And, you know, it kind of changes everything. But, oh God, I lost track of what I was saying, but in regards to it, all I'm trying to tell you is this. Right now, as you stand, is basically this. I mean, you will get cured. Okay, I am going to be adding a few things in regards to what you guys can do to treat yourself. The baking soda bath, and for the ones that are just starting, trying to use, maybe take some of the baking soda, like you know, half a tablespoon or whatever, adjust it to yourself with water, melt it in the water and so forth, and drink that. That kind of helps where it forces the thing out. It kind of helps you a little bit. Like I said, everything you do at the beginning, this little monster is actually going to fight. Okay, it's going to basically fight you back. I will be posting. I will be doing a better job regarding posting what exactly you know you can do to help yourself with this. But I'm not, right now, I'm not doing that. I am actually going to be setting up something that is actually going to help. There are some situations you're going to go through. I mean, a situation that I went through, even though, like I said, I'm it's about clear, but when it all bunches up in one area, it kind of makes life a little complex. And this is one of the reasons why I'm waiting to have what the mycelium that's on top of my head is basically to come off. I am going to do this like this and basically go from there. And if, you know, I hope you guys enjoy, and we'll go from there. Just if you want to write me, I was just changing computers because I'm, like I said, I work out of my home. I work on computers, but the one thing is I just had to change this. That's why I didn't answer some of the people that are actually were asking some info and so forth. I will answer back. So if you want to write me, you can write a ch at morgellons.us, and we'll go from there. I mean, this is I mean, we're going to win this battle, guys. In regards to it, it's just the only problem is we have to get everybody to start doing the same thing. All right, so that's basically it. Because this thing is actually once you get someone infected, this thing, you're dropping a lot of this stuff onto your home, live stuff, which basically is just waiting for a way to get onto someone's body. Okay, so I hope I did well. I was trying to basically stay on cue, but I don't know if I did. The mail, the delivery, the packages that just came in kind of messed everything up. So that's why we'll go from there. All right, guys. Again, Morgellons, ch at morgellons.us. Thank you.